So my story begins in the summer of 2016, and this was the summer after I had graduated from high school. So me and my group of about 10 friends that consisted of like 5 boys and 5 girls, we tried to see each other during that summer as much as we could before we would be going to college in like different parts of the country. And one of the things that everyone loved doing, and one of the only things we did during that summer was drink alcohol like every night, to the point where we blacked out every night. And side story, we were never able to buy the alcohol because we were only 17, 18. So one of the guys in our group, he would have to steal alcohol from different Asian supermarkets all around the city. And the way he stole it was he would put the bottles of vodka specifically in the baby seat, and he would cover it with a jacket and walk out through the checkout and security without getting caught. It sounds stupid, but he's stolen like over like $500 worth in total over the one summer. So my story begins this one night during the beginning of the summer, and we were drinking at a swimming pool, a public gated swimming pool, because we never had a house to drink at. And we never had the key to the gate either, so one of the guys always had to jump over the like 10-foot gate, and he would let us in. And one of the girls tried jumping the gate too, but then when she tried, she got her leg stuck at the top of the gate, where it's like a spear-shaped gate. And she got this like huge, like 2-foot long scar from that. So after that, it was always the guy that had to do it. And so we got in the pool and our night began. It was about 9 p.m. when we started drinking. And it was fun at first. For the first hour or two we were drinking, we all took a few shots of vodka. And after the first 2 hours passed, everyone was pretty drunk. Like we weren't heavy drinkers, so like we took a few shots each, we were all drunk. And at about 11 p.m. was when I was in the pool, and there were people in the jacuzzi, people in the pool, everyone was like all scattered. It was really chaotic. And I noticed my friend Irene, she gets out of the pool, and she's the heaviest drinker out of all of us. She probably drank like a whole bottle of vodka by herself that night. And she gets off the pool, she goes over to the tables where her cell phone is, and I see that she's talking on the phone. And when she comes back a minute later, she tells us that she will be getting picked up from her friend at the pool. Her best friend Jane will be picking her up in a few minutes. So I was like, okay, I didn't have any doubts about it at first. A few minutes go by, she tells us that she's leaving, her friend is here to pick her up. She leaves the pool, I see her leave. But at first I was like Jane got here pretty fast. It's only been like a few minutes since she got the phone call. But I was so drunk, like I didn't have any worries at first. 30 minutes after she left, I look at the gate and I see the friend that was supposed to pick her up, which is Jane, and she's at the gate. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, why is she here? I let her in, she tells us that Irene isn't picking up her phone, and she thought she was inside the pool, but she's not here either. And we go over to the tables to see that her phone is still there, her shoes are still there, and she left the pool in her like top and bottom swimsuit at 11 p.m. at night. So we all start panicking. We're like, where could she have gone if you didn't pick her up? So we tell the whole group. Everyone starts panicking. Jane goes to the girls and they start talking about like, oh no, what if she left with like a random guy? And when she's like blacked out drunk probably. And our first plan was to go outside of the pool and search around the neighborhood to see if maybe she might have like wandered off by herself. But this was like already 40 minutes since she disappeared, so it was pretty scary to think that she might have like disappeared or something. But we split up. We're searching around the pool. Only a few minutes, like less than 5 minutes go by before I get a phone call from one of the friends that was searching, and he's like laughing hysterically on the phone. He tells us to come to the backside of the pool because they found her. So at that moment, I'm relieved, but I'm questioning why is he laughing so much? Like, what could she have been doing? So we walk over to the backside of the pool, and it's so dark. There's like no street lamps or anything. And I see them like standing on the sidewalk, and they're looking at the ground, laughing at something. And as I get closer, I see they're looking at like what looked like a dead body, like laying in the dirt, covered by like a bunch of bushes. And I see they're laughing at Irene. She had been sleeping in like a patch of dirt for the past like 40, 50 minutes probably. We were like, are you kidding me? Like, because she was still in her swimsuit, no shoes. we were like, if somebody else came, like that could have been pretty bad, but I was so relieved at the moment. And it was probably a pretty traumatic experience, but we ended up drinking a few days later. It was only the beginning of summer, and yeah.